Enterprise. Hi. Happy Wednesday evening. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I am streaming today. I have not really settled on a weekday night to stream on. I think I've done a Tuesday, I've done a Wednesday. Part of it just kind of depends on like my work schedule and stuff. But this Friday, I am again going to Friday Night Magic at this LGS that I have found and think I like. So it seems like Friday nights are maybe out-ish, at least when they're, doing Magic. They don't do it every single weekend, or every single Friday, rather. But, yeah, I'm trying to, meet people in real life and stuff. So, but hey, we get a surprise midweek draft. Oh, I have some packs to open too. Yeah, I have not drafted this set yet. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I've played sealed, but I'm not yet drafted. So I think we're gonna try drafting. I feel like Outlaws of Thunder Junction is just too long for a set name of a brand new set. Like Murders at Call of Manor, I get. That was like the 10th Ravnica set. Seems like it could be good. Loot the key to everything. Beginning of your upkeep, exile top X cards, your X number of cards. Okay, so draw? I have no idea how to draft this set, so. Pseudo draw. Hello, Wyatt. Huh, so it's pseudo, oh my god, pseudo rebound. You're from Coyotes. That's hilarious. Bought the sizzle. Fixing might be a good idea. It'd also be good too, though. Last week you went to a new local, and it was something. Something good or something bad? I went to, my local game store again on Friday, and I'm gonna go again this Friday. I'm liking it. Had a better pod last week than I did like 3 weeks ago. More casual pod, I should say, not necessarily better or worse. I tend to prefer playing more casually though, because you can do a wider variety of things. That seems good. Your mom had to come with you because you need help handling your cards? Oh, okay. And she kept going, why do we have to keep turning the card sideways just to turn it right side up? Oh no. It's each turn. Or unless you were untapping and tapping for multiple times on a turn, but that's funny. Removal. The key to the vault. Never equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. Look at that. Exile, copy. Okay. Depending on what it's equipped to, that could be good. Like, it depends. It depends on what else I get, whether this is good or not. This in particular seems quite good. Affinity for Outlaws. Trample. Ooh, so you can cheat it out. Okay. I'm in everything but black right now. But he likes Quilled Charger, apparently. And it got worse with instant timing. Oh. He likes the Roadrunner either. Little Tides is so good. Like, I don't think I'm gonna run it because it's extremely greedy white, but I want it because it's pretty. That's kind of crazy. You know me, though. I don't like counters. I could potentially still pivot to white-blue. You had to not only explain to your opponents what you were doing, you had to tell your mom how to do the thing. So it was like, on your end step, hold on, okay, we're going to turn these sideways, show them that card, and then we are going to do whatever's on that card. Sounds like a bit of a challenge. Your mom hates shuffling sleeves. Yeah, I mean, depending on what kind of sleeves you're using, shuffling can be a real pain. Guess how many cards you have where shuffling is a part of the effect. Oh no. Too many? I think I'm gonna end up in blue-red with either a splash of white or a splash of green. That Obeka's probably going to come back around. That's very much commander card. So searching is kind of a thing. Let you know this much. It is green and it needs lands. Oh boy. Oh, ultimatum. Wow. A lot of creatures with power 4 or greater? I don't think so. I'm gonna grab the land. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. It got to the point where you didn't want to ramp because your mom had a hard time shuffling. Oh no. Evening, devils. I got Malcolm and Breeches. Unsure? I'm definitely in blue-red. The question is, am I splashing a third color? This is the first time I've drafted this set, so I don't super know what I'm doing. It's like, you know this is the correct play, but you don't want to because it'd be too much of a pain. That's a bummer. Like, we're not doing Archangel of Tides. I know that much. Yeah, everybody was passing red. So the question is, do we do blue, red, white or blue, red, green? Blue, red, green, we got loot, the key to everything. Blue, red, white, we have this thing, which I feel like is broken in this format. You're gonna have to teach your mom how to pile shuffle. I think I'm gonna try doing red, white, blue. Because I have more of a balance. I think I only had the 3 green cards, yeah. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Which means we can cut you and you and you. Yeah, I got the lands for cheating green, but I did not get the green cards. I'm gonna have to teach your mom how to pile shuffle. Oh no. Were you playing Commander? Cause like that's unfortunately the worst. Yeah. Yeah, that can be very difficult trying to... Let's see, I have to cut 8 cards. How many outlaws do I have? Assassin, mercenary, pirate, rogue, and warlock. Assassin, mercenary, pirate, rogue, warlock. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not one. I have 8. We'll see. We'll see. It might get cut, but I mean, even for if it's full price. 5 for a 5/4 trample is not bad. We'll drop that. Instant or sorcery. Okay. So that would be Ionize. That would be Hypothesizzle. And I think that's it. Yeah, only those two. But she has prowess. So 3/3 for 3 with prowess. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, let's start looking at the lower drops. I don't have a lot of stuff that has power 4 or greater. So that might get... Well, but if I have prowess, then I might. But I think that's the only thing that has prowess. So it's not very many things. So that might end up getting cut. Maybe, I mean, it's not an outlaw. Saddle cost isn't very high, though. That seems... whatever. I didn't get high power cards, so we're going to cut that. I think we're going to cut some of our white cards. That one is good, I think. How often will I be able to commit a crime is another question. That can be a crime. Is a crime... Can you... Yeah, so targeting opponent. So yes. So crime. The opponent's graveyard is a crime, right? Yeah. So my own graveyard does not count as a crime. Duck God said, citizens arrest mode, hello. Those are crimes. That's a crime. That can be a crime. That's a crime. That can be a crime. And that's a crime. So I actually do have like a decent number of things that can be crimes. Yeah, then you had to explain just proper procedure, like after we shuffle, we always give our deck to our opponent to cut, so you can be sure we don't cheat, and she just laughed at me. Because she has no idea what to even do. I mean, that could be a pretty elaborate con, I suppose. I still have to cut 3 cards. 15, 11. I don't think I want to cut white. I feel like this card is stupid. Like, first of all, flying and vigilance, great. Secondly, in the late game, it gives you cards. Thirdly, even if you're not in the late game, if you cast something that was plotted, that's not a spell from your hand. You still draw a card. I feel like this card is like the best card, even though it's an uncommon. Like, I feel like that's the best. Drawing cards is just good. So we're definitely keeping white. So what do we want to cut? Menace and Haste is pretty good. Making things cheaper. Card draw again. Unblockable seems good. You have 1 goal to win 1 game in front of your mom. Ah. Maybe I'll drop the highway robbery. It's not a crime, so it's not super. And I think I have enough draw regardless. Strike. Lose first strike and double strike till end of turn. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna drop it though. We'll keep this one because it's gonna put stuff in their library and things. You know, modal is always best. Still not sure about this dude. But I guess worst case, he's a 3/3 for 3. You might mod landfall deck. You might modify your landfall deck to make it Thalian Gitrog monster with Fall of the Strand. Oh, yes. Oh, I know Fall of the Thran well. I have a deck on Arena.god that I entitled Make Them Scoop, which combines Fall of the Thran with Black Leyline. So I get my lands back and they don't get theirs back because they're exiled. I think I have enough card draw that I don't need that. 15-8. I think that's pretty good. You can bring back all your lands tapped. Nice. Your parents are into cars, bikes, mechanical stuff. You want to be able to show mom, hey, this is the kind of thing that I like. Ah, okay. Mr. Monkey. I guess that's okay. Is it Splendid Reclamation that lets you get all the lands back from your grave? You wonder how that happened from time to time. You were raised around that stuff, but then you never really cared. Because people are different than their parents. Tuck the commander in the deck. Simple changes. Oh yeah, run it as one of the 99. Right now, Breaches isn't that scary. It's when he pairs with his friend. Oh, but alright, they're gonna use the removal on him. That's okay. I am going to bait more removal out of them. New mana card and other cards. So they just plotted something. Rictus Robber, okay. Okay. New mana card and then other creatures? Okay. I have to protect my Lightfoot. A little bit of a mana pocket. Good thing I'll be drawing a card. Wow. Big mana pocket. That's 4 lands in a row. I may be forced to block. See if they have pump. They do not. Excellent. Part of that might be your disability, you know, car, big deal, hooray, it's not like you can drive, yeah. World Shaper, Aftermath, Analyst. And it's also a Land of the Dead deck. Oh, you have that zombie land? The land that gets you zombies if you have 7 more different... I think I have that land too, but it's in a zombie deck. It's abusive. We're gonna mulligan that. We're gonna keep this. Field of the Dead is, it was banned in Standard, I want to say. Oh, jeez. Running OG Vorinclex turn 2 or 3 if lucky. So you just want people to hate you. that is your goal. Duck God is like, if I'm not arch enemy, I am not happy. Is the two friends, they are friends forever. But not literally, cause that's a key word. Aww. I will happily deal 3 to you. You even bought a wasteland for it? That's just mean. Not a waste basic land. A wasteland. Specific card name. There's a reason Scoot Swarm is named Scoot Swarm. When somebody plays it, you want to scoot over to the next game. It runs Scoot Swarm too, of course it does. Not a nice deck, it rams too easy. Sadly, there was no thingy-majig to deal with. Artifact to sacrifice. Concordant Crossroads? I don't remember what Concordant Crossroads does. Let's try to bait out their pump. This turn? I don't think this is revealed information. I don't think, yeah, they don't know I have this. They know I have this, but they don't know I have this. You respectfully have to kick you out, sir. Haste, everything gets haste, basically. The no fun police. Dark's Depths combo. For some reason, you imagine a new player going up against Duck and not wanting to play Magic ever again. Yeah. Lost Jite. OMG. But they don't have any flyers, so... What did I tell you? This uncommon is busted. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, last Friday at the LGS, I was able to play with some newer players, and I actually had the most experience out of any of them. Probably combined, actually. Blue. Mm. Is a little scary. Untap all lands for 10 life. Oh my god. Just mountains only. Blue? At least they're not doing much either. Urborg and Cabal coffers? Jeez. And crucially, I get a treasure. That's why I kept that hand. Because now if I'm stuck, I draw cards. In case anyone was wondering why I kept that hand, that's why. Ugly pair, huh? Okay. The video made by the professor basically said if you want to teach someone magic, you have to let them win to start off so they feel like they're doing something. Yeah. That's not what I want at all. Reach. To do ward 2? So how much mana do I need to kill this? 7. I would need 7 mana, so I'm going to plot this. And then pass to draw. Remember when blue was just the color of inconvenience and not the color of no? Well, force utility on the mana base is expensive and complex. Okay, so we're gonna do I think. So, all right, so 6 and then 7, 8. And I have enough to pay Ward 2. And I get a treasure. And I draw a card. And now, next turn, I can... Oh, dear lord. They just got +1/+1 counters on everything. Because of the Kellen joins up. Well, it's been real, guys. I have to start killing things. It's not enough. Well, I can survive, but I'm buying time, basically. Like, there isn't really much I can do. 36 or 38 land, somewhere around that. Seriously, you want to be there in the meeting. They said, you know what people like about it? Mono blue Boral is the Chief of Annoyance deck. Oh my god. I feel like I'm just throwing off my parlay. I mean, they could have just killed me with that spell, but sure. Why not? I still die, so... Yeah, I flooded out really, really hard. You admit to having a force of will? Oh my god. And you bring it to the local game store like you're not worried about it? I sometimes feel worried bringing my expensive cards out to people I don't know. Tell you what, guys. I'm at 2-1. I am going to run a quick ad break to make sure that we don't get cut off in the middle of the game. And I shall BRB. Hello. I'm back. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go do the next one. I have a smart bulb in my lamp, so I just turn my lamp on because it's getting dark, and I put it on like color change. I don't know if it's visible at all, but it's like fancy. The scary combo in mono blue, mind over matter with the one ring. Dude, the one ring is just lame. Hmm. I like how this is a functional reprint of the, I think it's Vengeful Mob from Innistrad. Okay. Not bad. I want to see my graveyard. Hmm. Okay. The gross part is recasting the One Ring at instant speed on other people's turns. Ugh. I think this means I just win. Cool. Breaker Horror is a menace. Well, let's see if we just hit silver tier 1. Maybe we can get back into gold. At the LGS on Friday, one of the folks was playing with my mono white Darien King of Keldor deck, and the person went to finish them off, but they forgot that with double strike, first strike happens first and then regular damage, and so they just gained like 1,000 life, and we all died. Good times. Meep meep. Ooh, they have Braska. Yikes. Oh, the Blinky Kitty? Yeah. Cosma! Thank you for the raid. I hope you are doing well today. How was your stream? Wake up, wake up, wake up! Hi, Nibby9. I like the cool emotes. I'm in the middle of a draft of the latest Magic set, which is Wild West themed. In an hour, because you're feeling back? Aw, well, I hope that you feel better soon. Playing spot removal 2 in blue. No, my Lightfoot. My son. Or daughter? Gender unclear. My child. I'm gonna do this and hit them. And then I'm gonna plot this for the mana save. And then just cast it next turn. Wild Wild West Walkers. Hit them for 2 again. I'm not gonna be winning this race for long. I need to have something else. Really counting on this guy for draw. Okay. Oh. Get our flyer out. And we will bide our time. Because, assuming I survive, I can actually swing this thing. I'm going to make it unblockable. Assuming I survive, I can potentially take that with this thing. You be lurking? Have good dinner! New Judith is punish style deck. Nothing will live. You want to have lots of, what's called? Lots of, like, death touch spells with Judith. Fighty McFighterton. Nope, just pump? Okay, that's fine. Draw some cards. Great. If you don't put out any blockers, even better. Okay, I think we're good. Because I should have enough to pay the ward cost. They can't tap it down. Even if they could, this untaps it. Resolve. Oh, alright, okay. So, they stopped me from doing that. Given that it's hexproof now, I think I'm gonna decline. Let's see here. I think the best move is to keep going for unblockable. But, yeah, I really needed to take that, so I'm probably gonna die. And since the sorceries become lifelink and death touch, death. This is fine. We could just go to 4 and hope that we can draw something good. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna die. We're dead. We're super dead. We are not only merely dead, we are really most sincerely dead. See if we can kill stuff. Go to 3. Or go to 2. Yeah. They can make some treasures. Yeah, this is looking really bad. Now I think it's probably insurmountable. Yeah, that'll be a GG. We're still alive. We are 3 and 2, I think. Yeah, 3 and 2. Let's see if we can go positive. Yeah, I can keep that. Got all 3 of our colors. You once thought seized yourself? Is that a thing you can do? It's target player, huh? That's interesting. Alright, well, we know what we like in the Wild West. I mean, minotaurs are okay. But we like dinosaurs. Dinosaur. We're gonna make a dinosaur. Wild West dinosaur. Points for being a feathery dinosaur. Might be an Ixalan dinosaur. Aww, combat trick. That can gain first strike. That already did its thing. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say probably the correct move is to saddle. That way I can't block it, really. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna make that trade. And they get to scry and all that good stuff. Not getting a second blue. A little bit unfortunate. Think we're just gonna go back and forth with 3 for a little bit. Maybe. I mean, they could hit me for 5 now, but... Swing with their own dude. Then I'm going to exile it, because I do not want to deal with that. Yes. Because they get it back the other turn, so... Mages of the Moon will be there. Why, Duck God? Why? Things are not looking great. If I could get a second blue source, I could start playing off the top of my library, but... yeah. You learned the hard way, so can your opponents. Psychomancer be merciful? Well, I can at least play this. Thinking is a bit risky. I'm gonna do it anyway. Wyatt, move to cast Thoughtseize on yourself. Oh, thoughts. That's a funny autocorrect. You moved to cast Thoughtseize on yourself? Yes, I really do in fact have these cards. Unfortunately, I think it is over. Second blue source. What do we got off the top? Oh, another land. Excellent. All right. They have lethal on board, so. Well, we went 3-3. It's not a bad record, especially since that was our first time drafting this set. Mono black deck you own has 4 Tutors, Imperial Zero, Vampiric Seal, Tainted Pact, and Beseech the Mirror. You like search, my dude. Claim. Let's see what we got in our packs here. Ooh, Mythic Rare Wildcard.